If you've been trading for more than 6 months, you've probably watched hundreds of YouTube videos, you've probably bought courses, downloaded indicators, copied strategies from Twitter, maybe even paid for signal groups, yet somehow you're still not consistently profitable. What if I told you your strategy wasn't even the problem? If a real reason you're struggling is staring back at you every time you look in the mirror, today I'm going to show you why most traders don't need another strategy and why understanding yourself is the biggest edge that you have. I'm also going to show you exactly how I use TMT to improve my own trading instead of consistently closing the next holy grail strategy. One of the biggest mistakes traders make is believing there's a perfect strategy somewhere on the internet. Every week there's another indicator, another ICT setup, an AI bot, another secret strategy promising an 80% win rate. The problem is none of these things matter if you can't constantly execute them. Two traders can use the exact same strategy. One becomes profitable and the other loses money. Why? Because it's not about your entries, it's about discipline, execution, psychology, and consistency. The biggest lie in trading, the industry makes billions selling traders new strategies. Think about it. Every single day, someone is uploading the best strategy ever. The only indicator you'll ever need, the secret institutional setup. If any of these things actually made people rich overnight, no one would be selling them. The reality is most profitable traders aren't constantly changing strategies. They're getting better at executing one strategy extremely well. My turning point for me, everything changed when I stopped looking for better entries and started looking at my own behavior. Instead of asking how do I make more money, I started asking why am I losing money. That's a completely different question, and the question most traders never ask. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something that obviously with TMT, let me show you. Okay, let me just grab it up for you guys. Boom. All right, so we're gonna speak about it in depth on why we are losing and why we aren't making money. Okay, so if I enter TMT is in the description for you guys. Obviously, we spoke about it multiple times in this channel, but essentially it shows you exactly what you need to do to improve your strategy. Okay, instead of guessing what's wrong, I could actually see it. So with TMT, you can actually see what's happening each day that I'm profitable. And lost money here, won on these days. Okay, so it shows you each day how many trades you open, how many. You can see how when I actually trade less, I actually make more money, right? So with TMT dashboard, you can actually see which days you are making the most money. And if there's patterns, then you can also use that to execute, right? You could say, I'll show you in just now, but essentially you can see. If we go through all of the different dashboards, you can see like which day you're most profitable, what time, and all of that. So with TMT, it also shows you your cumulative performance, your success tracker, and also you can go into each setup manually. Okay. Then if I go to my trades over here, you can also show you the win rate, total trades, and it shows you everything throughout your history. Okay. Trade calculator as well. This will show you basically if you want to calculate a trade, which is something that I would suggest doing. Okay, so what's something to do is if you guys are new to trading, you can also watch the page video over here, but essentially you can actually enter your every single thing. So how much margin you want to put on the trade, how much leverage you want to put on the trade, everything like that, and I'll show you exactly what to do. All right, then if you go down to strategies, you can also input your own strategy over here. Analytics also shows you the time of day that you're most profitable. So if I go over here, it says my most time of days, you can just see which days that are more profitable. Shows you win-loss streak, monthly P&L, your trade duration distribution, trading calculator. You can see over here, it shows you which day that are most profitable, and it also shows you the time of day, which is super important, I think. So if you're trading more in the morning and more in the afternoon, you can actually see which time of day your strategy is actually working. TMT Insight as well. Put your stuff in here. It can show you exactly, if you're unsure about a trade, TMT Insight will actually show you and be like, okay, cool. There is a potential that the setup might not play out. Okay, so it's a good setup to put it into here. But I do think that analytics is the best thing to do. It will literally show you everything, your emotional breakdown, will show you your time of day trading. Every single thing is all in the dashboard. So you guys must check out TMT because this is why a lot of people lose money. They don't actually journal their setups. Okay, without data, you're just guessing. Mistakes will show you, right? So maybe you entered too early, maybe you chased price, maybe you moved your stop, maybe your revenge trading cost you the biggest losses. This is the stuff that actually improves your trading, not another moving average. So trading is emotional Trading is emotional whether we like it or not. Fear, greed, FOMO, overconfidence on a winning streak, revenge after a losing streak. The best traders aren't the smartest people in the market. They're the ones who manage themselves the best. While the most traders stay stuck, the average trader spends thousands of dollars looking for another setup. Imagine if the same energy went to reviewing every trade, right? Finding every mistake, building discipline, tracking emotions, tracking execution. That's how professionals improve. Every other profession reviews performance. Athletes watch game film. Businesses analyze data. Pilots review flights. Yet traders think they don't need to review anything. So I do think that it's super important to actually look at all of this data if you guys really want to improve, right? It will literally show you all of your wins, your losses, and you can even go into it and you can see, okay, on this day I made 3 trades, and it was actually a really good day, and you can review them. You can click on them over here and it will show you exactly what you did right, what you did wrong. And you can also do an AI mentor over here, and essentially it will analyze. It takes 1 to 3 minutes on each trade, but it literally analyzes exactly what you could have done more, what you could have done less. And yeah, I'll show you once we analyze this. But I do think it's super important for you guys to use TMT to actually help you understand where you're going wrong, right? And it shows you exactly where you go wrong. Okay, so ask yourself one question: have you actually mastered the one you're already using, strategy? Because I genuinely believe most traders don't need another strategy. They need more self-awareness, they need better discipline, they need accountability, they need data. That's exactly why I do use TMT. And you can actually see on this AI thing, it says what went well. The trade was executed and closed with minimal realized loss. Partial profit was captured at 43,555 before price reverse. The trader actively managed the position, scared out instead of holding indefinitely. So you can see how it's telling you that, okay, this trader, which is myself, managed the position really well, took out a position over there. And then it says what could improve, document the entry thesis and the reason for scaling out, set a new stop loss and predict or take for trading rules, reduce leverage or size to keep risk within plan. So it's telling you that I should have actually went a little bit lower on my risk, which is something that's good, right? It's showing you that I shouldn't have risked as much as I did on that trade. Okay, so guys, make sure you guys use TMT. It shows you exactly what you're doing and what you're doing wrong. Okay, but if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you let me know in the comments. How many trading strategies have you tried over the years? I mean, I can tell you I've tried millions, not millions, but you know what I mean. And do you think the strategy is the biggest problem, or is psychology and execution where traders is really struggling? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video where we will be looking at something else.